So, guten Abend, Leute. So, jetzt mal hier. Harr. Jetzt sind wir mal bei meinen Kerlen unterwegs. Ja, ich habe schon mal angefangen. Ich würde mal sagen, wir starten im einfachen Modus. Problem ist übrigens bei dem Spiel folgendes. Wenn ich wohin klicke, dann wird das Bild auf einmal sehr, sehr klein. Sehr, sehr klein, wie ihr seht. So. So. Genau, also wenn irgendjemand was schreibt, sorry, ich sehe es leider nicht immer sofort. Nicht böse gemeint. Dann fangen wir an mit dem einfachen Modus. Auf die Fresse, LeChuck.
Take this, LeChuck! Guybrush, come over here, gently now. Remove my mask. Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents. Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Genau, also in dem Spiel gibt es keine deutsche Synchro.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Kein bisschen deutsche Synchro. Sorry, dafür kann ich leider nichts. Dafür habe ich die Untertitel jetzt alle eingeschaltet.
I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Genau.
Dogs. I've never
Also der Grafikstil hat sich
No
einmal um
way,
180 Grad
you have to try one.
gewandelt.
It's the
Aber
best
macht
thing
nichts.
you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling. Wow.
Ja, ist erstmal wie spiele ich ein Adventure, genau, indem ich hier hin und her latsch. Dann habe ich das Schöne, es gibt jetzt eine Taste, da kann ich gucken, was kann ich alles anklicken. Okay,
What should
später.
we do next?
Später.
Gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't
Aber der
believe
kann,
you never
der
had
ist
one.
nur am Futtern, der Gute. Ehrlich, der ist die ganze Zeit nur am Spachteln. Da sehen wir gleich noch mehr. Ja. Ah, wenn ich eine Tab drücke, okay, es geht hier noch nichts. Betritt die Scurvy-Dog-Hütte und indem du die Tür und da markierst. Ja gut, da gehe ich jetzt rein. Yes. So, und jetzt, wenn ich hier Tab drücke, seht ihr, das sind so kleine Kreise und die kann ich alle anklicken. Also wenn ich hier rausgehe, dann drauf gehe, geht er raus.
Looks
So.
like they need a swabby in here. I'll never be the ship's swabby. That is really, really low. What should we do next? We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Also normal in dem Spiel ist es so, es ist recht einfach jetzt gemacht. Früher hatte man so einen Bereich hier unten. Und da stand dann drauf, gehe, nimm, trete, schlage und was ich noch alles. Und das haben die jetzt vereinfacht. Was allerdings nicht bedeutet, dass es leichter ist. Ne? Aber da kann man zum Beispiel das anschauen.
How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Ja genau, also dann
Can we get some chicken foot fries?
You got 2 pieces of 8? That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Have you
Das ist ein
got any?
Eumel.
No.
Then no fries.
Ja, ist klar, muss ich wieder hungern, gell? Was gibt's denn sonst noch? Okay, dann, hier oben Scurvy Dogs.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Ist auch so
Scurvy
wahnsinnig
dogs
gemütlich,
are
die
only
Hütte.
a half piece of 8.
Ich würde da permanent mal essen gehen, weil hier so fliegen und unheimlich nett aussehen und
Some places
akkurat
still have scurvy dogs with cheese
wirkender
inside.
Koch. Dann lesen wir mal den Zettel.
Return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Okay, oder?
They
Nehme
put
ich
it
mit.
on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Der Witzbold.
I should pick this up.
Genau, Richtermaus nimmt.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise ways to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Ja, genau, du Olmer, du kriegst gleich eins. So, jetzt kann ich natürlich hier I drücken fürs Inventar oder ich klicke da unten hin. Ich bin auf V und ich drücke I. So, was ist meine To-Do-Liste? Ich soll Scurvy Dogs kaufen und ich werde ein berühmt-berüchtigter Junior-Pirat. Jo, was haben wir da sonst noch? Jetzt kann ich das Ding nehmen oder rechts untersuchen.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Wo, dann gehen wir da mal hin. Und sagen Servus. Strand, okay.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Ich sagte schon, der ist verfressen. Wie nicht? Jetzt kann ich ja nicht eigentlich alles
Exhibit
anklicken.
removed. Aw.
Da.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Okay, nett, lecker. Naja, so gut, so gesund wie die schon aussehen. Ja gut, dann gehen wir da mal hin.
Locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Ah, ich will lernen. Es geht so nicht so einfach. Schlüssel, Tür auf.
Good, you unlocked it.
In die Verschissenstoilette Monkey Island, auf den Inseln. Wer möchte da nicht gern einen Haufen setzen?
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay.
Wo man so alles reinschaut.
Gross. Ah, this place is gross.
While we're in here, let's look for coins. They fall out of people's pockets sometimes.
Ah, eine Spinne.
I get
Gross.
Was kann ich hier noch alles anklicken? Lesen wir mal das Schild.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse. I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do. I can't even tell if it's animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Also ganz ehrlich, Leute, wenn ich mir da die Hände wasche, dann ist auch schon scheißegal. Na, jupp, was liegt denn da? Ein
It
kleines
isn't a piece
Metallding.
of eight, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of eight.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Na, dann nehmen,
Fake coin
können wir die
is
aufheben?
almost as good
Oh,
as a real
lecker.
coin.
Hat noch einer drauf gekotzt oder was? Ja. Was eins, was mich noch wundert, hey, na gut, das sieht mir dann später. Ich habe schon mal reingeschaut. Well, wir sind brave Piraten, wir geben den Schlüssel zurück.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
I want to save 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Das ist wunderbar.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Ja.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
Grog.
Odds for
Grog
grown-ups
lohnt sich,
beat
das
it.
Einzige. Gib mir Grog. Nein, bitte. Toll, klar.
What
That's
can
right.
we get with this?
Gut, okay, also die Scurvy
Tastes
Dogs
like a
esse ich
piece of
nicht.
8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Er wird so ein
I'm having
bisschen...
these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Papagei ärgern.
Sounds real. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate.
Ey, da oben, Penner. Pennsack. Tut mir leid.
Boo!
Der schläft die ganze Zeit hier oben.
Dead to the world.
Hm.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Ja, das sieht so danach aus.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Ah, dann gehen wir da hin. Oh je.
That's my friend D. Hey, D.
Das sieht ja schon mal nett aus.
Jerkface is up to?
We just got here.
I'm
Ja,
making a
ruhig,
list
hallo.
of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Ja klar, kritzel mir ruhig meine Liste vor. Ich habe auch nichts zu tun.
Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Okay, dann schauen wir nach. Öffne der To-Do-Liste. Herumhalbern oder Kunden, den Anker ansehen, Chucky in einem Rennen schlagen, die Ente, füttern, etwas Soße auf meinen Scurvy-Dog hinzufügen, Schwertkampf üben, ein vielblättriges Kleeblatt finden, sich etwas am Wunschbrunnen wünschen und unsere echten Eltern. Klingt einfach. Ah, mit Tee kann ich die gleich öffnen. Dann schauen wir uns mal den Anker an.
That's a cool anchor.
Gibt's ein tolles Lied über einen Anker von Aidstorm, aber das kann ich hier nicht sagen.
This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor,
Ich garantiere, das hat noch irgendwas im Spiel zu bedeuten,
one
dieser
side
Anker.
is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But
Das
the
kann doch
only
nur dem
way they could
einfallen.
keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Die ist fertig. Meine Lebenszeit. Nein, das wollen wir uns nicht nochmal anhören. Nein, nein, ich laufe jetzt über eine Runde.
Hey, Chucky. Want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Dann. Bong. Bums macht, und unten ist er. Es ist. Jedes Mal läuft er dagegen. So, rede ich mal mit ihr.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go
Okay.
way back.
So, eine Ente füttern.
Hands off!
Warum? Soll das?
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Ja, das ergibt eine Logik. Okay.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days.
Oh, ganz schön
No
Bootlaun.
regard for personal property.
Gotta run.
How rude.
At home, I've got a collection of old Scurvy Dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Aber wie lecker. Das wäre so ähnlich, wenn ich mir diese Einweg-Sushi-Stäbchen aufheben würde. Bestimmt ganz aromatisch. Oh. Oh, wir sollen etwas Soße zu uns Scurvy-Dog hinzufügen. Da gibt's ja nur eins.
What's this red
Soße.
glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with Scurvy Dogs.
Was haben die noch mit ihren Scurvy-Dogs?
You should put that on your Scurvy Dog.
Okay, und zu kombinieren ist es ganz einfach. Wir packen einfach diese wunderschöne Soße, die natürlich nicht voll von irgendwas ist, und packen die auf unseren Scurvy-Dog. Warum auch nicht? Weil wer isst denn sowas nicht gerne? Ja, okay, ich nicht, aber... Schwertkampf üben. Okay, dann gehen wir Schwertkampf üben. Ja, es sind so ein paar einfache Rätsel.
Frank, you can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Ja, dann gehen wir mal rüber und ein
I once
Frier.
got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
I found a 4-leaf clover.
Awesome.
There was still one left.
Kleiner Trick, kleine Sache. Wenn ihr ein Achievement haben wollt, gebt der Ente das vierblättige Kleeblatt. Dann habt ihr es geschafft. Tada, fertig.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if.
So. Dich im Wunschbrunnen was wünschen. Dann gehen wir jetzt zu dem Wunschbrunnen.
I should find a coin to throw in.
Tja, und dann hilft uns wieder dieser wunderschöne...
I can stand on my
Top.
head without using my hands.
So. So, ganz einfach, hier steht, bevor du deinen Wunsch aufbrauchst, solltest du vielleicht das Spiel speichern, damit du deinen Spielstand laden und einen anderen Wunsch ausprobieren kannst. So, jetzt. Zum Speichern, das ist hier oben. Dann geht ihr hier oben auf Speichern. Wie ihr seht, ich habe schon was gemacht. Und untere ist der da in der Mitte. Boff. So, was wollt ihr? Was sollen wir wählen? Was sollen wir auswählen? Sagt mir einfach was. Ich bin offen für alles. Offen. Irgendwas? Ich nehme jeden Rat an. Und ich beiße auch nicht meistens. Oft beiße ich nicht. Ja, gut, dann wählen wir einen aus.
I wish
Bin-
for another scurvy dog.
Wir haben schon
Those
welche.
things are bad for you.
Huh?
Okay, ja, das ist mal eine Wurst.
Told you so.
Das ist mal eine Wurst. Mann hat. Ich sagte, der kann futtern ohne Ende. Ja, ich brauche jetzt eigentlich nur hier drauf gehen und sagen, okay, ich lade zum Beispiel. Buff, zack. Schmeißt du die Münze wieder rein. Klatsch. Nur so, dann kann man hier.
I wish D would disappear.
What?
Hey, neat.
Ouch.
Und weg ist sie. Ja, oh, dann machen wir die anderen auch noch. Bum, bum. Einen
I
Schnauzbart.
wish Chucky had a mustache.
Ah. Whoa.
Oh Mann, ist das ein Bart. Au, Junge. Mal schauen, was hatten wir noch nicht? Eine coole Pflanze. Ja, da kenne ich schon eine, die ich gerne
A
hätte.
plant? What a waste of a wish.
Ooh.
Okay, das sind auch coole Pflanzen.
I take it back. That was the best.
Wer hat nicht gern fleischfressende Pflanzen zu Hause? Schau, bumm. Ich wünsche mir einen Scurvy Dog. Okay, dann
I
haben wir das.
wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, was it? Yeah, she got.
Okay.
That was fun.
Oh man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Jupp. Oh, wen haben wir denn da? Und das ist eigentlich Guybrush
Hey,
Threepwood.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We
Also ich
just
mag die
did
Dinger aber noch
Big
nicht. Ich
Whoop.
esse die nicht.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
Oh ja.
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor
Ach,
going
übrigens,
around
kleiner
that
Tipp
old
am Rande.
nemesis,
Es wird gerade drüber nachgedacht,
somehow
dass
discovered the exact
Maniac
location
Mansion
of the secret
einen
of Monkey
offiziellen
Island.
neuen Teil
I knew I
bekommen soll.
had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Ja, und jetzt geht's los. Gänsehaut. Mein Schiff. Tief in der Karibik. Melee Island. Wie viele Jahre haben wir drauf gewartet? Oh Mann. Ron Gilbert! So ein Ultra-Multitalent, der Typ. Ehrlich. Also im Englischen sind die Originalsprecher, die Deutschen haben sie nicht bekommen. Es gibt halt nur eine Sprechrolle. Vier Mann haben das Spiel programmiert, Leute? Und Ron Gilbert hat noch die Spielengine geschrieben, also hier. Legende und Spieletester auch cool. Na, war das nicht Gänsehaut pur? Leute, ehrlich. Das burnt. Für mich jedenfalls, weil muss ja nicht für jeden.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Kannst alleine segeln, du, LeChuck. LeChuck hat meine Frau entführt, ist ein böser Zombie-Geister-Pirat, der Schrecken der Meere. Wir waren während meiner gesamten Karriere Feinde. Dieser Typ klaut alle meine besten Ideen. Ich organisiere meine eigene Reise. Meine eigene. Der kommt mit meine besten Ideen.
All my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I
Ja.
don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. LeChuck
meine Frau hat auch
kidnapped
noch
my
entführt.
wife. He's always had designs on her. I
Klar.
sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
Ja, so einen kleinen Punkt, den man vergessen
He's
kann.
an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A
Genau.
nefarious,
Ich
conniving,
dachte, das wäre
murdering
eigentlich ein
scallywag.
anderer Pirat,
A
aber
depraved,
well,
ruthless
es ist
villain.
halt der
And
schlechteste
I'm
Pirat, von
and
dem ich
I'm
jemals gehört habe.
Not those things.
Aber ich
They
habe von ihm
say
gehört.
opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career.
Jupp.
Everywhere I go,
Aufs
there
Maul.
he is.
Ganz
he
ordentlich.
plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
Ich sehe schon, ihr werdet keine Freunde mehr. Na gut.
I'm mounting my
Mach-
own voyage.
Mach doch mal
Mine.
weiter.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I came to Melee.
Die
It'll be great to
Scumbar.
see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Dann gehen wir mal runter und sagen mal Hallo zu unseren Freunden. Die haben uns bestimmt schon vermisst.
Re-elect Governor Carla. Re-elect Governor Carla.
Naja, gut. Irgendwie stand hier immer mein Schiff. Jetzt ist es weg. Gehen wir erstmal da rein und erzählen allen, dass ich wieder da bin, der mächtige Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition. In the back. Have you seen
Morgen.
the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
Ich hatte nicht gehört, dass es einen Führungswechsel gab. Wo sind die drei älteren Herren, die mir Hof gehalten haben? Soll ich mit euch über die Finanzierung einer Expedition sprechen? Oh, erstmal, wo sind die
Where are the
anderen
three
hin?
older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Genau wie eure, die würde ich auch nicht lesen.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Is it
Good.
you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Ich bin Guybrush Threepwood, wahrscheinlich habt ihr schon von mir gehört. Ich bin die grundsolide Investition, auf die ihr gewartet habt. Ich bin ein bescheidener Pirat, der nicht würdig ist, in eurer Hammer gegenüber zu sein. Ach, Quark.
I'm Guybrush
Chef.
Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Ja, darum sind wir. Es ist ja auch eine von den
And
drei
the others were
Anführern.
Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real
Ja,
thing.
doch, aber das werde ich finden.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary
Garantiert ist
value.
wieder ein T-Shirt, wo
I don't know
drauf
about
steht, schön, dass du das
incalculable.
Secret gefunden hast.
Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Da verliert er aber.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Würde mir etwas Geld vorstrecken, es könnte sich für euch lohnen, mir zu helfen, eine Mannschaft anzuheuern, oder könntet ihr mir wenigstens sagen, wie ich ein Schiff finden kann. Rückt
Would
mir
you
die
at least
Knete, rückt die
consider
Knete raus,
advancing me
Alte.
some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Werde ich auch nicht bei dir. Kann ich gleich zu Stan latschen.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Woher kommt das bloß?
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's
Oh.
here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Jo, wir mögen uns nicht. Hm? Irgendwie? Irgendwie nimmt ihn keiner ernst.
I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Mhm. Die haben dich aber genauso ausgelacht, du Lusche.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt.
Sag ich doch!
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Dummes
It's
Bild.
those three clowns at the back table.
Mal schauen, sagt
Are
er
you
jetzt ja.
sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's
No.
pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
Ich habe 3 Prüfungen bestanden. Ich habe den Geist der Piraten LeChuck besiegt. Ich löse viele Rätsel mit meinem Verstand. Ich habe einen tollen Sinn für Humor und mag lange Spaziergänge am Strand. Ich kann 10 Minuten an die Luft anhalten.
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition?
Yes.
Ja.
Guybrush Threepwood is
Ja,
I live
unser
and
alter
breathe.
Freund, der
How
Koch.
you been?
Oh, same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Es geht ihr gut, keine fehlenden Teile, immer noch im öffentlichen Dienst, kämpft jetzt gegen den Skorbut. Wer weiß denn du das schon wieder? Ich habe unseren Jahrestag vermasselt, wir sind öfters getrennt, als mir lieb ist.
Yeah, I screwed up our anniversary.
Forgot the date?
Remember the date? Forgot an important allergy. She's fully recovered.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
Well,
Ja.
I'm thinking I'll
Ist übrigens
steal
wichtig, ihr
As
müsst
far
jeden
as
auf der
I
Insel
know,
voll
the only
brabbeln,
ship out
dass
there
ihr das
is
Secret
the
von Monkey
Chucks.
Island
one. Even
sucht.
better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I
Und manchmal
like
habt ihr
your
nur eine
thinking.
Chance, die zu fragen.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey,
Ich hab diesen Paar. Na,
those new
ja,
pirate
gut.
leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the
Ja, das
plus
kann ich
side,
verstehen.
they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Ooh, think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old.
Okay.
I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Was gibt's denn hier alles nochmal anschauen?
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars. Well, it's definitely a mop. Pests
Sieht
or
alles so
garnishes?
lecker
A
aus.
good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Schön gereinigte Küche, wie ich sehe.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Irgendwie.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Okay, nehmen wir mit. Ja, altes Motto, was man mitnehmen kann man mitnehmen. Nehmen wir mit. Hier, dieser wunderschöne Übergang vom Metal-Version.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards.
Genau, den habe ich schon gelöst hier. Wo der hintere Stumper ist, die Küche. Ah, ein paar hat man nicht noch nicht. Welches Tier ist auf dem Film von Bella Fischer zu sehen? Keine Ahnung, wie soll ich denn das wissen? Wie viele Bücher mit dem Titel... Ah, da schauen wir gleich mal nach. Kommen wir hier noch hin.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Nice hat pin.
It's the emblem of a secret society I belong to.
Ja klar, den
Really?
mir drückt.
Don't be ridiculous.
Tschüss. Irgendwie mag uns keiner. Die Bar früher war viel cooler.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell the mushy part now?
Oh, den will keiner
But
wissen.
I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Ich hatte gehofft, dass du in dieser Geschichte auftauchen würdest. Wie läuft dein Projekt zur Skorbutprävention? Da ist nicht zufällig ein Schiff dabei. Erinnere mich. Wie lange wir schon verheiratet sind, ne?
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks, I'll try that. How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Ja, ist klar, ich verstehen.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Ja,
Me
ja.
too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Tja, wolltest doch so, du Nase.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster. Frankly, we were afraid not to. It doesn't look finished. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. It's Elaine's flyer about how lions combat scurvy. It's the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Und reicher
Nice to see you
Freundin.
again.
Lange nicht
I have been
gesehen.
waiting for you.
I'm going.
I know of your desire to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Wer
Allow
hätte
me
das
to
jetzt
seek
gedacht?
knowledge on your behalf?
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not
Oh.
much.
Nachdem er keinen hat, ist auch nicht wichtig.
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Oh, okay, das sieht nicht gut aus.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Aber schön, wir gehen pleite.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Okay, wenn ihr das so sagt. Gehen wir mal ins Gefängnis, ist immer
A
gemütlich.
visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis.
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you
Wer
busted
will
me
nicht
out
nach
of
Monkey
jail
Island?
right
Monkey
before
Island
we
ist
went
schon
there.
Ecke.
I
Will
don't
jeder hin?
cruise ships anymore.
Mann, wer will denn jetzt
But
nicht durch die
maybe
Karibik
you can
segeln auf
still
so
help
einem
me
coolen
out.
alten Schiff?
Like you did all
Mit
those
moderner
years
Technik, aber mit so einem coolen alten
Possibly,
Schiff.
though it was kind of tricky last time.
Ja, ja.
And I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Mir ist aufgefallen, dass du nicht gesagt hast, für welches Verbrechen sie dich eingesperrt haben.
I noticed
Machen wir
you
mal.
didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Blumen aus dem Garten der Gouverneurin zu pflücken klingt nach einer unklugen Entscheidung. Ich nehme an, du wirst noch hier sein, wenn ich zurückkomme.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an
Das ist ja ein
unwise
Adventure,
choice.
ist ja hier
We
kein
used to be friends.
Ego-Shooter, wo wir sagen, es ist wieder wurscht, was an der Wand
Anyway,
steht.
they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Echt? Ein Haufen Geld, okay, geht nicht. Ein Schiff oder so besorgen, das Geheimnis von Monkey Island finden und die glorreichen Zeiten nochmal durchgehen. Ja gut. Und dann gehen wir mal zu dem Hannes hier.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Es tut mir leid, dich im Gefängnis zu sehen. Ich hatte wirklich gehofft, ein Schiff von dir zu kaufen. Ja, hatte ich auch. Was hast du getan, dass du verhaftet wurdest? Würde es helfen, wenn ich dich aus dem Gefängnis befreie?
Would it help if I
Okay,
broke you out
wollte
of
was
jail?
anderes dann klicken.
Now
Oh,
that's a
okay.
kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Seeing as you're in jail and have
Mann,
no
ich
ship,
würde dich
you can't
herausholen, du
help me,
wolltest
I
es nicht.
thought.
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice.
Oh, dann gehen wir mal.
Yep.
Der quatscht einem sonst noch ein Ohr ab.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Das ist aber nett.
A spider.
Ja, hat auch freundlich gegrüßt. Was willst du?
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon, back shortly.
Dann gehen wir die Schlossermeister
Hi there,
untersuchen.
newcomer.
Hello. Are these for customers?
Not technically, but please, help yourself. That charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few.
Ja, mitnehmen was geht. Ich nehme Papa gleich auch
Handsome
mit.
looking parrot.
Papagei.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Mal, was kann man alles anschauen?
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Ja, warum auch nicht?
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Ja klar, ist auch ein Schlüssel.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
These are nice.
Okay.
Thanks.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Ja, davon muss man alle 5 finden von diesem Buch
I
hier.
see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Okay.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
What's this lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments. And please don't touch the glass.
What's that lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
What's this lock?
A famous lawyer used that to keep people from stealing his front doormat. And please don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
Okay.
What's this lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear.
Ja, was es nicht als Schlösser gibt.
What's that lock?
It's for a small jazz band to lock up their gear.
What's that lock?
That's for sealing a container full of evaporated gas.
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please don't touch the glass.
Okay.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding,
Ha.
right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Ja, mein Gott,
I'm on
wollte
a
ich mal
quest
erwähnen.
to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting.
Ja,
The story
also.
of my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks
Okay.
at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Erinnere mich an die Geschichte von Neil Gaiman, Niemalsland. Da geht es genau um Familie der Keys, der Locks. Weiß ich jetzt auch nicht mehr genau. Sorry, aber irgendwas um ein Mädchen, das Türen öffnen kann.
Can you
Eine Familie,
read
die
the
Türen
keys for
öffnen
stuff?
kann.
That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Okay.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Oh, wunderbar.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Okay, also, mein neuer Beruf. Ich will kein Pirat mehr werden, ich will ein Locksmith werden.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock, I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Ja, das ist also, okay.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
How would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, you know, crew it.
Jo.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
Oh, das ist wahr.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Dann gibt's noch irgendwas? Gut, geh ich mal. Pardon. Dann gehen wir mal runter zu der Hütte.
Carla.
Jetzt geht's los.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Ja, genau der. Und ich hau dir jetzt auf die Orme.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade,
Swordmaster.
you washed up hack.
Alles nur nicht dein Essen. Wann hast du das letzte Mal einen Bad genommen? Ich zeige dir, wie ein Stümper aussieht. Oh ja,
When was
das.
the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Mhm. Du hättest nie aufgeben sollen, Schwertmeisterin zu sein. Wie geht es dir mit dem Gouverneurinnen-Amt? Ich hoffe, du bist damals nicht noch immer sauer wegen der Sache mit dem Schiff damals. Du hast es weit gebracht, seit ich mit deiner ersten bequemen Regierungsjob besorgt habe. Okay.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious. And I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine kommt schon klar, sie braucht mich nicht. Ich habe mein eigenes Projekt in der Mache. Ich bin nicht automatisch in alles involviert, was Elaine tut, nur weil wir verheiratet sind. Elaine sagt, dass das Programm von Captain Madison behindert wird.
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
Ich suche nach dem Geheimnis vom Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Ja,
Is
dann
there
holen wir
a
uns Geld.
government program that funds
Warum?
expeditions to
Geld
find
ist
secrets of
immer
Monkey
gut, das
Island?
kostet halt Schweine viel.
Oh gosh, you're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean
Schauen wir mal die
whining
Bücher
leech.
durch.
Darn.
1, 2,
There's a
3,
ship at the
4, 5,
docks that's
6,
headed for
7.
Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about
Das Rote ist auch noch ein
Do
Buch.
you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Das Haus hat sich nicht sehr verändert. Sollte ich wieder Gouverneurin-Zeug machen.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like
Okay.
doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ja, was man so alles macht.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Can I borrow a book?
Ah, die kloppen
Got
sich
a
ja
lot
immer.
of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I
Okay.
need more than that.
Okay. Ach ja, hatte ich vergessen. Ja, Inventar. Gibt es hier ein Buch der Hinweise. Das wollte ich aber gar nicht. 7 sind es nämlich. Tada! Das ist schön. Ja, die anderen habe ich noch nicht. Irgendwie Seite 9 oder so muss man komplett haben, damit man auf eine geheime Insel fahren kann, aber well, das habe ich halt noch nicht. Ah, da ist noch eine Karte. Gehen wir mal auf die Insel. Die Insel ist schön groß. Irgendwie kann man hier rüber.
Meathook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Oh, der Zirkus ist auch weg.
This was where the fantastic Flying Fettuccine Brothers circus used to be. Nothing left but old tent pole holes. Wow, I could have had a totally different future if I'd stayed with them.
Gehen wir ganz hier hinten hin.
I remember when this place used to be wall to wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
Kennt du mich ja auch. Wo gibt's ja noch? Wald, obere Straße, Haus der Gouverneurin, untere Straße, die Docks, Ausguck, die Werft.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Oh ja.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It's a dried up old sea sponge.
SpongeBob!
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. This used to be such a bright, cheery place.
Schau, nehmen wir die Quizkarte noch machen, weil hier haben wir 2 neue Quiz.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Kleiner Tipp, wenn ihr diese Karten hier, wenn ihr diese Rätsel... Nein, nicht das. Hier falsch löst, nein, nach dem Laden. Wie viele Steinaffen kann man höchstens im ersten Ring finden? Ja, was heißt denn nicht? Die verschwinden. Welches Tier ist auf dem Schiff von Bella Fischer zu sehen? Weiß ich nicht, hab's noch nicht gesehen. David Fox begann seine Arbeit bei Lucasfilm Games im Jahr. Okay, das müsste man googeln. Das habe ich mich keinen blassen Dunst. David Fox begann seine Arbeit, aber dann ist das Spiel gleich klein. Flup. So, minimal. Sorry, das ist Eigenart von Monkey Island. So. David Fox. Okay, weil das, wie soll ich denn das wissen? David Fox begann seine Arbeit bei Lucasfilm. Bumm. Mal schauen. Spieleentwickler, bla bla bla. Oh ja. Und seine Frau Annie Fox, gemeinsames Leben, frühe Werke, im Jahre von 11 Jahren, dann 8 mm hat einen Film gedreht, das ist nicht schlecht. Ach gut, nein Leute, ich kann leider gerade nicht spenden. Die Arbeit an sogenannten Büchern verschafft ihm Anstellung als Gründungsmitglied der Computerspielabteilung bei Lucas Island, dann später Lucasfilm Games, später in Lucas hat es umbenannt. 10 Jahre war dort Designer, Projektleiter, Programmierer an den Spielen Rescue und Factalus, Labyrinth, Zack McCracken and the Alien Mindbender sowie Indiana Jones und Last Crusade. Zusammen mit Ron Gilbert programmierte er das wunderschöne Spiel Maniac Mansion. Jo, daran hat er angefangen. Hier steht 84. Tja, Mitautor von. Okay. Was? Seite 3, Fragen, Seite 3. 82. Guck mal, das weiß ich nicht, was soll ich das rauskriegen? Dafür müsste ich mir jetzt hier mehrere Stunden Podcast anhören. Das gebe ich mir auch nicht. Keinen Bock. Ja, alle anderen Fragen könnte ich ja nachlesen, aber das sehe ich doof. Das sehe ich nicht aus. Ein. Ja. Gehen wir zurück zum Weg. Ja, schauen wir mal,
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Nö.
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. Has LeChuck's ship set sail yet?
Nope. Still at the dock.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh.
Gehen wir mal in den Wald.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Okay, dann schauen wir uns doch unsere Sachen mal an.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Okay. Ja, gehen wir mal in die Stadt. Mal gucken, was da ist. Alle noch weg.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Mann, wäre mal cool, wenn ihr Loom neu auflegen würdet, so mit der neuen Engine. Jetzt nicht unbedingt mit der Grafik, weil teilweise sieht Guybrush hier aus, als er irgendwie am Parkinson erkrankt ist.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine.
Yes.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface.
Ach, das war noch ein Spiel. Erinnere mich damals dran. Bin ich hingefahren, hat mein Vater so lange belabert, bis er da hingefahren ist. Da war er stinksauer, dass ich das Spiel dann durchgespielt habe. Und aus lauter Dankbarkeit hat er das Spiel erstmal weggeschmissen. Ich hab's aus dem Mülleimer gefischt, aber... Ja. Well, das war mein Vater.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Das war mein Vater.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
What's that you're drinking?
Large. Get lost.
Nice hat pin.
Beat it, creep.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
How clever.
The ship.
Expedition to Fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster.
Okay.
Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
Ja, siehst du mal.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer.
Ja, da gibt's in der IT aber viele.
Mostly tolerated.
No thanks. I'm getting my own expedition together.
Suit yourself. I'm here if you change your mind. But don't dawdle. We sail with the tide. Yes?
I'd like to discuss an officer position of some sort.
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship's surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
How about ship's surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
Ah, also immer groß
I can hold my breath
aufposen.
for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
I could be
Second
second
mate.
mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Da kenne ich noch einen. Ich saß da 12 Stunden rum. Okay.
Maybe Swabby's not so
Den
bad
möchte ich
after
jetzt aber nicht
The only
erwähnen. Der
requirement is
streamt ja
that you
auch und
bring your
mal.
own mob. You've got a mob. Job is. Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about
Okay.
my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Ah, und schon hat alles wieder offen. Na, da können wir gleich mal reingehen. Morgen.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Not for me. Looks like it's been there forever. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Green, half off. Blue, half off. Yellow, half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Not very practical. It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
Ja, der erinnert mich an jemanden.
But the tourists like them.
Ja,
I'll
man
take
kann
this
nicht genug
disgusting
davon
shrunken
haben.
head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain. All
Okay.
my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises.
Na gut, schade.
But alas,
So eine Verkleidung wäre was
they have
Nettes
all
gewesen.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out.
Jo.
The magic disguise
Ich lese mal
seems
die ganze Zeit
really
die Nachrichten, also die
There's
Sachen hier durch.
always the famous eye patch of John
Ja.
Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife.
Non-magical,
Very
ja, ist schon klar.
sharp indeed.
Ja, scharf, ja, dann nehmen wir das doch.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself
Die Liste ist mal
or
wieder
another
lang.
person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any
Okay.
tricks involving stacking
Mann.
or balancing the product
Zum
may
Glück.
cause serious
Eigentlich müssen ja
injury
viele
and
Verkäufer
should
uns
not
auch
be attempted
aufklären,
by unlicensed persons.
welche Hardware, was man wo, wie,
Use
wann
with
kaufen kann.
breads, spreads,
Oder
bedspreads,
nicht wie
or
kaufen kann,
thread
sondern
may
die
damage the
ganzen
product.
AGBs von
If
der Software
damaged, the
runterbeten.
product should not
Machen sie aber
be
nicht.
used. Product is sharp and should not be
Mhm.
carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby
Bis
assumes
dahin ist ja
all
Guybrush an
liability, past,
Altersschwäche
present, and
gestorben.
future throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Ja, schon klar.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card,
Da hab ich schon
much
eine Idee
better
für.
because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Na gut.
Keep up the good work, buddy. Not very practical.
Oh, dann gehen wir mal zu unserem Freund hier. Zu Mops and More.
Hey, Wally. Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
Ja, das war echt
You're
eine
lucky
schöne
I'm
Zeit.
past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me, I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try
Mops
asking
and
the
more,
cook
das
over
wär's,
at the
ja.
bar where he got his.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. They're like glasses, only... Ooh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
LeChuck, den mag ich ja ganz gern. So gern wie
LeChuck,
Fußpilz.
sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink,
Yeah.
chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
No, ist aber lieb von ihm. Das ist cool.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Tja, dann gehen wir nochmal zu dem hier. Jetzt ist das Teil endlich offen. Ja, jetzt ist es offen, da kann ich reingehen, aber nicht
Hi
ganz.
there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Ja, hoffe ich doch.
I don't suppose you have a mop from a famous pirate swabby on
Nee, ich
display?
brauch diesen dummen
I've been
Bob.
trying to get the cook down at the Scum Bar to donate his, but he won't part with it.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something.
Ja, hoffe ich
Doesn't
doch
it?
mal.
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable.
Okay.
It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Right, so you wear a peg leg despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit
Okay.
for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Genau, aber ich würde mal sagen, hier, nachdem wir in diesem wunderschönen Museum sind, hier gibt es noch viel zum Anschauen. Ja, schauen wir uns die Tage dann an, denn so langsam kommt die Zeit, um dann auf Wiedersehen zu sagen. Ich freue mich, dass ihr zugeschaut habt. Ich hoffe, es hat euch Spaß gemacht. Und ich hoffe, ihr seid dann beim nächsten Mal dabei, wenn es wieder heißt, wir gehen wieder zurück zu Monkey Island oder wir knallen ein paar Leute bei PUBG oder sonst noch über den Haufen. Also in dem Sinne wünsche ich euch eine gute Nacht. Ciao, servus, danke fürs Zuschauen und bis bald, gell? Tschüss. Ich lasse die Musik noch ein bisschen laufen, die finde ich schön. Tschüss.
Hi! Hi!
Das war der falsche Knopf, Entschuldigung. Aber jetzt ist wirklich Schluss. Ciao.